The day has finally come in terms of the news, but the day has not finally come in terms of the confirmation by the club. What am I talking about today, guys? What am I talking about? I'm pretty sure you've seen from the title what I'm talking about. Welcome back to another video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, and thank you to everyone that joined the stream with me and Jimmy. That was a really fun stream, and obviously check out Jimmy's channel as well. We're trying to get more guests on the channel when we can. Hopefully I'll have a guest for the City game, because I don't personally know any Luton fans to reach out to, but I know a couple of City fans, so we'll try and get someone for the City game. But the day has finally come, and it's been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. We're going to talk about two managers. That's David Moyes and Julen Lopetegui. Now, David Moyes is set to depart. The reason why I'm not going way and all this for two reasons. I've tried to be respectful this whole time, despite my quite obvious grievances at the fact that David Moyes is still a manager of our club. But also because I saw it coming, despite the whole 2-year contract nonsense that Jack Rosser was trying to peddle out. Because he's an E-list journalist. And that all tried to come out after the time we beat Arsenal, Wolves, Tottenham and Man United. And two of those were away from home, and we owned North London in December and didn't get us anywhere, because they ended up being 6-0 the pricks. But, I mean, yeah, he's gone. He's set to be confirmed. He's set to part ways. He's fallen out with the technical director. They're literally trying to do his job and find a different manager. Shock, he's gone. And when it gets confirmed that he's gone, I'll do two videos, as I've said. I'll do a video on him departing and me thanking him for everything he's done. And then I'll do a video essay on the highs and lows of his reign. Going on to Julen Lopetegui, I want to preface this by saying this. Stop taking every source as gospel. For the love of God. Lopetegui was trending number 3 on Twitter, because everyone followed Jacob Steinberg and the E-list journalist that is Jack Rosser. They're both E-list journalists. When have they ever reported anything concrete? Now, is Sullivan prick? Yes, but even if we were to become title champions and win the fucking treble, even though we're not in the Champions League, but you know what I mean. Even if we win like every trophy under the sun next year, I would still think Sullivan's a prick. So that's never going to change. Never, ever going to change. Sullivan could give me £10 million. I still think he's a prick. Now, listen to me. Lopetegui's not coming. The reason why Lopetegui's not coming, and the reason why Fabrizio Romano and all these people are saying he's a candidate. Now, if you watch the video of Mark Carl, I don't know how to pronounce his surname, Carlo, with ex-West Ham employee a couple of weeks ago, when that whole Amarim news came out on the West Ham Way YouTube channel, big up to them. Ex-West Ham employee was on that channel and talking about candidates, and he kind of dismissed Lopetegui. Now, from what the people have been reporting, I remember seeing Company on the shortlist. I remember seeing McKenna on the shortlist. I don't know why. I saw a weird link to De Zerbi. Obviously, I don't know who reported it. I don't imagine it's anything concrete, because I've never seen the fucking report, who reported it before. And people will remember, and this is me holding on to dear life, that Ruben Amorim comes to West Ham. I got sent, obviously, the TikTok by my mate Alfie, who you would have seen on this channel on Monday. And yeah, obviously, Fabrizio confirmed David Moyes going, but he said Lopetegui is a candidate. And the reason why Lopetegui is a candidate is because, as I was talking about the ex-West Ham employee thing, obviously Sullivan is still there. So Sullivan is going to like who he likes. And Lopetegui will be a candidate because of Sullivan. The reason why, and someone who I talk to a lot on Twitter, Sam David, probably put it the best. He's probably not the best for West Ham right now because of where we are and stuff like that, and like Steidten and stuff like that. But he is a good manager, and he does have credentials, and he's got a good CV, etc. And I don't want to make it look like Julen Lopetegui is a bad manager. He's definitely not a bad manager. But it wouldn't be a Steidten appointment. It wouldn't be a Steidten appointment at all. And that's the main thing, is that we bring in the technical director to bring in the direction of this club. And I don't want to keep repeating myself, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure some of you are sick of me repeating about the same situation to do with Tim Steidten and David Moyes, etc. But it's very key to have to keep repeating the fact that Tim Steidten has to be the man to bring us forward, because he is the guy who who kind of built a bit of Leverkusen of what their success is. He kind of helped that, and whoever their chief scout technical director is now obviously helped with that as well. But I think it's important we trust an experienced man like this to across Europe, and I think it's very important that people got to know he brought his brother in. He's not going to Liverpool as a part of the backroom staff, as people like to try to report a few months ago. So you'd like to think he's got very much in control of this. Now, what these faceless accounts like to do, especially the massive accounts, they like to start rumours and wind up the fans, like West Ham Views and News, West Ham Central, all of that. West Ham Views and News tried saying about David Moyes staying at the club, even though Fabrizio literally confirmed that he's going. I know you can only go off ex-West Ham employee and all that, and I do agree with that. But I think we all knew that he was going due to the fact that a new technical director that doesn't have the same philosophy as him, it came in and his contract is running out. It's quite simple as that. And Sullivan doesn't like to pay compensation, so he's done it by the end of the season. I'm not going to run wild with this story because it's Jacob Steinberg. Calm down on the Lopetegui thing. Calm down on the Lopetegui thing. Trust in Tim Steidten. And we will be fine if we trust in Tim Steidten. If Lopetegui does come to the club, I was going to say something mad. I was going to say, like, shave my head or some shit. I'm not going to shave my head. I think my mum would fucking disown me for shaving my head. But, yeah. I'll be fuming. I'll be fuming, not because of the manager, but mainly because of the direction. And mainly because of who is hiring him. The reason why I'm hanging on to the Ruben Amorim thing is because even though the day after it was reported that we were in talks with Amorim and he was flying to London and stuff, the next day obviously Romano reported that it's unlikely he'll become West Ham manager right now. But he then said in the TikTok where he announced Moyes is going, is that the dream is to... The dream appointment is Amorim. You're hearing from a lot of outlets that Steidten is pushing the Amorim stuff. Even other English, I don't know whether they're English journalists or not, but some are saying Mark Noble's also pushing it as well. I'm not going to speculate that, but I'm sure Mark Noble would, even though Mark Noble probably has a good relationship with Sullivan, I'm sure he probably would trust Steidten more, given his credentials. I do think Mark Noble actually knows what he's doing. And I don't think he's just a guy who's there because of sentiment. I actually trust Mark Noble to be in the backroom staff. I don't want just any ex-player in there, but I do trust Mark Noble. In the same TikTok, Fabrizio Romano said, as the same report as Moyes going, he said that it's a dream appointment. And obviously everyone's reported about Amorim still on the shortlist, but Fabrizio also said that he's not going to make it. Amorim's not going to make a decision until the season ends. So we've got to wait until the season ends for any of this stuff to come out. Now, Luton will be the last game at home for David Moyes. He does deserve a send off, like a good clap off, like thank you for everything and stuff. And I think they should announce it. Next week in midweek, and it would have been an emotional goodbye if it was after the cup final. But right now, it's just like, I appreciate everything you've done, but it's been time to go for a while now. So that's my thoughts. But overall, stop panicking. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. The road to 500 subscribers is on. We hit 260. The road to 500 is on. So you must subscribe before the end of the year. You must. I'm not drunk, I promise. In a bit.